Okay, welcome back to D&D once more in this lovely land called Kavran, which is only slightly got an undead problem.
Only a little,
Only a little.
you know.
It's a fixer-upper. Uh,
Yeah.
but hey, what could possibly go wrong with that?
You say it's a lovely land of Kavran, but 99% of the time when we've been on the roads, we've been attacked, bamboozled, bewitched. It's crazy. Can anyone get anywhere in this place?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If you walked from place to place and nothing happened though, it'd be very uninteresting.
It'll be very yeah.
Anyway, brief recap. Last time, you guys were unable to work out what to do with the animated skeleton known as St. Andrel. You sent for Brienne from the Paladin Order, and she arrived with a cleric called Brother Simon. Between you all, you decided to sneak the bones of St. Andrel back to the church, disguising him in various cloaks and things and hoods that you had on your person. Brother Simon was very uncomfortable around the walking skeleton. The party was quite suspicious of him for a time, but it just seemed that he did not like the undead, which is understandable. The party then decided to split up and focus their investigations in two different yet slightly linked directions. Klari, with a little help from Neo, went through a lot of written reports from guards and paladins who had been patrolling the city at night. Using a map provided, they discovered that the majority of spirits and wandering dead had been sighted in the densely packed poorer districts in the northwest, and that when sighted, the undead were travelling south, leading them to the conclusion that they were trying to leave the city. Stix and Arwen tried speaking to the city guards directly, starting first with Sir Perrin, who they had worked with previously. He directed them towards another paladin by the name of Sir Marvina. She was on leave after the death of her partner. Marvina's partner was a young knight called Sir Donal. Donal had squired for Marvina until he was ready, and she knighted him herself. And he unfortunately died when he was overcome by a group of spirits that rose from 3 corpses of people who had died in a suspected bar fight. After speaking to Marvina, Stix and Arwen concluded that there was some kind of aura in the city making it easier for the spirits and other undead to return. The party reconvened at the church of Salathiel, sharing their discoveries and deciding to investigate the magical mosaic in the chapel once more. Clary spotted a discrepancy in the length of the room on the inside compared to the out, and Stix promptly attempted to dimension door his way into the space. He was successful, but quickly discovered that he was trapped, unable to get out, the only path leading deeper into this unknown crypt. Knowing this space was there, Clary was able to find the button hidden within the mosaic, despite some magic that made it harder to notice, opening the wall and releasing Stix. The party decided to seal the wall back up behind them and come back the following day when they were arrested, and left the church without telling anyone what they had discovered. And this is where we pick things up. You guys in the streets, outside the church, on your way back to your rooms.
Well, yeah. I was annoyed and frustrated.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I went. I'm not in my room. I'm in the stable with Elvis.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
I
That's
forgot about that.
snuggling up.
Stix is enjoying some alone time with his elk.
Indeed.
Arwen, Neo, and Clary are all in the common room or in your various rooms, enjoying a relaxing evening before you prepare for the following day. There are some performances going on in this bard-heavy tavern, this small stage set up as before. And periodically the conversation and atmosphere will quieten down and allow performance to take place before a break in the performance. Encourages people to engage in conversation, move around, get drinks, and what have you once more. Is there anything anyone would like to do before the end of the day? Is there any plans you'd like to put in? Anything you'd like to do? I think it's not overly late in the day. It's not full night just yet. You have potential for some late hours of activity if you wish, or we can move on.
I can't remember. Did I commission something from someone? It was either a piece of armor or a weapon.
Commissioned some rings, which you have since
Yes.
collected.
Yes, which I did collect. Yeah. I'll keep hold of those for now. Give them out the next morning. I thought I'd. No, yeah, that was right. I inquired about some magical protection AC buffs, but I've got my new old shield now, so I'm happy. I'm gonna change up a spell or two on my long rest thing. I'm gonna add Shield of Faith and get rid of another spell that I can't remember.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, you can do that when you complete your long rest. Anything else you'd like to do? Or we can move forward to the next day.
Did I need to attune to my wand?
Always on my thing. They're from
Which wand?
I don't know. I have a +1 wand.
No. That does not require attunement. But you just
Also, what does it do?
So I believe you got this checked out. It is a +1 wand, which means that when you cast a spell through it that requires an attack roll, you can add +1 to your regular attack roll. Or you can, when you cast a spell that requires a saving throw, the DC of that saving throw is increased by +1. However, you need a free hand to be wielding the wand when you cast this spell.
Also, what does the frog hat do?
The frog hat? I believe that is a hat of vermin.
Oh, okay. Do I get loads of, mice and stuff?
Something like that, yes. It's...
swarms of...
I'll just look it up just now, or I can find the right page.
mice.
But it is something like once per day you can summon like a frog or a rat or something.
Cool.
Just give me a moment to find the exact description page. And the right page. There are magic items in this book.
Is that your frog impression?
Yep. It's a diseased frog. Poor thing.
Hat of vermin. Here we are. This hat has 3 charges. While holding the hat, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and speak a command word that summons your choice of bat, frog, or rat. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile and isn't under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind would and it disappears after 1 hour or when it drops to 0 hit points. The hat regains all expended charges daily at dawn.
And it's got 1 charge of it.
It's got 3 charges.
3 charge. Right, let me write that down. Frog hat.
If you look up Hat of Vermin from Xanathar's Guide to Everything, that will give you the exact description.
Frog hat. 3. Did you say it was daily?
Daily at dawn, yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
I would. Abby, do you have Revivify?
Yes. Yes, I do, but I don't have 200
I thought,
300 GPs worth of diamonds.
I thought we found 100 diamonds. Or am I thinking of... No, that bastard.
Ooh,
Piper has all the fucking diamonds, doesn't he?
yeah, he does.
Yeah, Piper still has that diamond ring from the...
Piper has loads of stuff.
Piper just had a lot of shit. Yeah, he had a weird wand. No, he didn't have the... No, which means... What's-her-face has the fucking ring that we weren't sure if it was worth 500 GP or not.
No, I think we used the ring on us.
No, we went out and bought a new thing.
You weren't sure the value of the ring, so you went out and bought
Oh.
individually.
So
Oh, yeah.
there's a ring worth a load of money somewhere, and I'm betting that
It was on a creepy mannequin hid in Helena's necklace.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So if no one has taken it off, that is presumably where it still is, unless Helena's done something with it.
All right, can I slightly backtrack then and say that preparing for the next day, thinking that this is going to be some big thing, that Stix goes out and he buys a diamond worth 300 GP and rejigs a bunch of his spells.
Yeah,
Because I've
rejigging
got...
spells is no problem. Make an investigation check. Just to, a 300 GP diamond is not necessarily just going to be floating around, but...
Fuck!
Oh, damn it.
Why is it on the things you're shit at, it always rolls shit? It's never like, oh yeah, we'll just give you 17 this time. It's always like, no, 5. And 5.
+1.
Because?
Unfortunately, this slight argument with Klari before you left the church has maybe impacted you more than you were willing to let on, and in your emotional distress, although you think it would be a good idea, you're not really looking around properly, and you don't find any jewelers that you think will, on your route back, will have those wares.
Could I set out the next morning to get them when we get there? To see if there's any more, because I'm quite intent on this, because this is potentially quite a big thing, and I don't want anyone to die. But could I do either like a persuasion check or a charisma investigation, as I would be more than asking around rather than myself looking, because I know I'm not very perceptive or anything like that.
Yeah, you could do a charisma investigation check if you wanted to ask around and see if anyone can direct you.
Yeah, that'd probably be, because I'm assuming that took, that investigation check took like most of the...
Yeah, that investigation check was you kind of like travelling home and basically like, no, not in this street, and travelling back to the inn where you're staying.
So yeah, whenever we get to the next morning, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well, we can skip forward to that if there's nothing else anyone else would like to do.
I want to do the same thing,
Okay.
but I rolled shit as well. So.
Okay. You can have another look in the morning if you wish, or you can help Stix in the morning.
Yes.
It's up to you guys. Anything that Clary's doing?
Oh, there's more shit to prepare.
Buy studded leather armor.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got the brace. Oh yeah, never mind. You're fine. The defendy brace thingies.
Oh wow, my stuff is
Because that is the technical term for them. Defendy brace thingies.
throwing down.
You do. No.
Defendy brace thingies?
What were they? They were
Braces
actually
of braces of defense.
Yeah,
Right.
She's wearing those.
defendy brace things. No, I think that's everything.
Okay. Well, we shall skip forward to the next morning.
Yay!
You guys can all take a long rest. Recover
Click.
all your spells, health, all those fun things.
Click.
Any level of exhaustion and stuff like that always drops off on a long rest. Yeah.
And yeah, make a charisma investigate, which is just a charisma check because I'm awful. Arwen said she was going to help me.
Oh, I did say she's going to help you. Yeah, you ask around, and yeah, you are directed to a suitable jeweler's. Where
Sweet.
you can indeed purchase something of this kind.
And then in my preparations for the morning before I head out, I will ask Arwen, so you've got Revivify prepared, so I don't need to prepare that. Just in case. Okay. Just make sure you don't die. And I think we'll be fine.
Wait, so Arwen cast Revivify?
Yeah. We just need a 300 gold diamond.
Maybe as like a safety thing, it should be cast into Arwen's. Is it like a ring or something?
That's what I was thinking. I was hoping to do it last night so that I could cast it into the ring, and then I'd still have a spell slot. But it
no,
didn't work.
So in the morning then, I will cast Revivify into the.
As a point of fact, only Arwen can cast spells out of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyone can cast a spell into it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So she used up a level 3 cure wounds from yesterday, so it has 3 levels left. So I will cast a Revivify into it, and then I'll request that we all take a little bit of a rest so that I can. I'll use my Channel Divinity to get the level 3 spell slot back, and then I will ask very politely if we can all just sort of like chill out for the next hour for me to get my Channel Divinity back.
While you're
cast a spell, and then it's like, I'm knackered, can we rest?
Yeah, basically. And then yeah, that's my plan. So I need to jig around my spells because to do this I need to take away a spell, and that's probably going to be command, I think, because I'm not it's undead. I'm not in a commandy mood. Command is just from the compendium, right? I don't have to worry.
I believe so. Yes, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can just add that in the compendium. Otherwise, I was gonna like just cross it out, but
yeah, what I do on dock is I leave the spells I use in, and then I just tick the little dot on them, so I have a list of what's prepared and what's not.
That's fair.
Which does mean I have a lot of spells on my sheet, but it's easier than trying to add something back when it's not in the compendium.
Yeah, I think for anything that's not in the compendium, yeah, I'd probably do that. But for the meantime, I'm just gonna. Oh no, but I can't. Adding things to the compendium is very, very difficult. So Revivify.
Okay, so you guys are going out, doing some shopping, and taking a short rest this morning, which is going to cover off most of the morning at this point.
While Stix is resting, could I quickly go and buy some arrows, please? Just normal ones.
Yeah. That's no problem. I mean, a stack of arrows is something like 1 copper, like 2 copper pieces or something trivial like that. Let's have a look. What does the book say? Tools.
I would also, just for a point of note, I'm going to get rid of Fine Steed for the day. Not prepare it. But Elvis is already out, he's already there. So if I unprepared the spell, that shouldn't get rid of Elvis, right?
Yeah. 20 arrows is 1 gold piece.
Okay.
That's a good point. JJ, if I unprepare Find Steed,
Yes.
Elvis is already out.
Yes.
That doesn't get rid of him.
No.
Cool, yeah. I unprepare Find Steed because I'm assuming I'm not going to need Elvis down in an underground crypt.
It's not like it's a concentration spell or anything like that. You know, if it was like a concentration spell with a duration of 24 hours or what have you, then... Or if it had a duration, and say it had a duration of 24 hours, and then you unprepared it over a long rest, I'd say he'd go then.
Because, that's the...
Actually, I might not say he'd go then, but it would be a case of, obviously, you've got to re-prepare it to cast it again. So if anything happens to him, what have you. A point of fact, as you're stabling Lloyd Cedric and Elvis here, there is a small fee for that and a small fee for your rooms for the evening.
That's cool. That's fine.
1 gold each for your rooms for the evening, and there's an additional gold piece for the stabling of animals.
Okie dokie. 1 gold piece, you said, right? Yeah.
Yes. 1 gold piece for that.
That's... And then I'm picking up I was going to do Shield of Faith, but that's a concentration spell. And usually I'm concentrating on like Moonbeam or a certain smite.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit of a weird one. So I will get back to you on what I'm picking up, but I will let you know what it is.
Don't have to worry about letting me know. I trust you to make sure you've got at least the right number of spells and things. And
Cool.
I'm not worried about knowing exactly what you've got until you use it. So by this time, a large portion of the morning has whittled away as you've been out, done some canvassing, found a shop, shopped, and come back and had a rest so Stix can recover his Child Divinity.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'd like to head back to the church now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
What's the plan when you arrive there? Just head straight in? Or...
It depends. Is anyone like... Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, so you arrive at this large grey stone church with its pair of matched spires at one end, casting its long shadow into the city. You are recognised, and a few faces nod and smile as you arrive. But visitors coming and going from this temple is perfectly normal. You see a few people that don't look like they are part of any of the religious orders associated with it. Just sitting in pews, heads bowed in prayer. You make your way through, out into the back, passing through the small graveyard that is there. Heading into the small chapel at the rear, you see Sir Brienne is there once more, head bowed in prayer in front of this altar, in front of this large mosaic.
Oh, how inconvenient.
That is rather inconvenient, isn't it? But no matter. Apologies, I was just looking through spells, but
as you approach, she hears you arriving and stands up, turning around. Her face broadening into a large smile as she recognises you all.
Oh.
Good morning, all.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We are doing pretty good. We have something to tell you that we found out yesterday, and we just wanted to take a moment to ready ourselves and ready things before. Do you think, and I know this might be asking a lot considering people are praying in this room, but do you think we could have some privacy in this room? There is something you need to know about.
Yeah, this is the small chapel out the back that it seems like barely anyone uses. She sort of gestures around, like, we are the only ones here at the moment.
Ah, sweet. Would you guys like to do the honors of however the hell you did that before? Don't worry, it'll only take a second. And while they're doing that, I would like to cast Aid on the party.
Who are
Aid?
you casting aid on?
Well, it says 3 willing creatures.
Okay.
So I guess I will. Oh no, never mind. I'm not going to cast Aid. Aid is shit. It turns out. I misread it. I thought it was a first level spell that gives you 5 extra HP. And then you can up it to second level to get 10. But no, it's a second level spell that gives you 5 HP. And you can up it to third level to get 10. So never mind. Not picking Aid.
Okay.
Scratch that. But yeah. Whoever opened it for me, take it away. And then I'm assuming someone goes and opens the door. If they... Because Stix doesn't know how the hell it got opened.
I'm gonna press the ring.
Okay. Yeah, Klari, you walk up to this mosaic, and as you're looking, you still feel this like presence sort of pulling or pushing at your attention and your focus as you look at this ring. But you know it's there, so it doesn't distract you overly much. And you reach in and you just tap this button again, which moves slightly more easily than it did the day before. And then with just this very light grinding noise, the whole thing just descends into the floor once more. As this lowers, Brienne just sort of stands there with a shocked look on her face. It's like, what the heck is that?
That is...
Secret.
Yes, that is a secret tunnel. I believe.
How did you know that was there?
I'm trying to decide whether I go with the lie or the truth. Stix to go with the truth. We were investigating this place yesterday, and we had noticed that there was a strange aura coming from the mosaic, and there was a slight displacement from the outside to the inside of where the mosaic was. Out of sheer curiosity, I have a special cape that can allow me to teleport places, and I decided to try and teleport inside there and see, well, if anything happened. If it didn't work, I would just not teleport and it would fail, and I'd take the pain. But it worked, and I appeared in a place. And I swear to God, I didn't touch anything. Did not touch anything. Didn't do anything. I just patiently waited for someone to hopefully get me out. And yeah, dove in at the deep end.
Sort of slightly stunned, like takes a couple of tentative steps towards it, peering down these old and dusty steps. And looking at them, you can see they look well made, and a lot of this church, certainly in this chapel, there's like a stone threshold, and through the dozens and dozens and hundreds of footsteps over the years, it has been worn down. But the steps looking down, they look, other than the fact that they're incredibly dusty, almost brand new. Like they've never been walked on, or certainly have not been walked on very much. It's like, do you have any idea what's down there? You teleported in there, and I was lucky they were able to get you out.
Yes, I have. One could almost say blinding faith in my friends, and I was sure they were going to get me out. It was fine. I figured, or I could wait till my cloak recharged and I could just teleport back out again. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I made it.
In other words, we didn't think about it, did not go in with a plan.
Sounds like our Stix.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, pretty much what they said. Sorry. Actually, no, not sorry. It worked out in the end. But yes, we have been preparing overnight and today to go down into this place and figure out what the hell's down there, because we have a theory. Now, it is only a theory, but we believe that whatever's down there could be what is causing all this undeadness. As we discussed yesterday, we believe it's some kind of aura emanating from the city. And I think we told you, we definitely told Sabrienne.
That's her.
That is her. I thought we were talking to the high.
The High Priestess, Aoife. No, Aoife, yeah. The Guardian of the Grave, is not currently present.
Apologies, I misheard who we were talking to. Yes, you remember me or us telling you about the aura that Arwen can have and where she can sense things in a certain radius, and we believed it was coming from nearby this place, and, well, put two and two together. You can see how this creepy underground thing, it could be a thing, I don't know. But we would like you to investigate this, if that's okay.
She walks over and steps across the threshold and just stands on the threshold looking down. And you see her mutter a few words and turns around to face you. Well, I don't detect anything undead down there at the moment, but given how old it is, and that it must go quite deep to be undetected for so long. Before you enter, I would like to consult with the Guardian of the Grave on this one, just to be on the safe side.
That's fine. That is completely fine. You do what you must. I understand this is probably quite a delicate subject. Obviously, all this stuff happening. So yeah, if you could just be kind of quick, because the longer this stuff goes on for, the more bad stuff could happen. We've seen some crazy stuff in our time, and generally in our line of work, the longer you leave something, the worse it gets. Quite like to get this one nipped in the bud pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she takes leave. As she leaves, she shuts these very rickety wooden doors. They don't really keep any of the light or sound out, but they are just old rickety wooden doors. But they're a very slight visual cover. And she's gone for a few minutes, just a couple of minutes before you hear the sound of footsteps approaching, and she returns with the familiar figure of Aoife Longset, the Guardian of the Grave.
Hello.
So her scans around the room and looks for us. So it's true then. I was hoping you would come by today. Brother Simon came to me last night. He said he'd found...
Cool, that works.
He said he'd found some reference, and he didn't know whether it was a mistake or whether it was a clue that hadn't been hidden well enough. He showed me this, and she pulled from inside her robes a book and opens it at a marked page, and you can see she points to a passage on it. It says, "You found this line about when the crypts, plural, were built in the city." But it's the only reference that he said it's the only reference he's ever seen where the crypts are mentioned in plural. It seems that he's found what you've also found, a reference to some previously unknown crypt, which Brienne tells me you are keen to investigate.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. Obviously, as we've discussed yesterday, we believe there's obviously some kind of aura about the city of undead awakening a lot quicker, and a lot more violent, and a lot more of a decrepit state than would be expected. And yeah, we were sort of hoping, to try and head down there today and hopefully nip it in the bud a little bit.
Okay, very, very well. Someone must be sent down. If we have volunteers, then
us. We could.
indeed. Well, we are grateful to you for
Right.
volunteering for this.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Thank you.
All in a day's work.
Given what dangers we have faced in the city so far, are you comfortable with just the four of you?
Well, on the one hand, we're not quite sure what's down there. So we've faced pretty big threats before. But on the other hand, we don't know what's down there. There could be quite, a lot of bad stuff. If you had people to spare, we certainly wouldn't turn down the extra aid by any means. But we are, as much as we are brave and daring, we have also learned in our time to be cautious and know when to run and to flee. So, and we're all fairly, except for Neo, we're all somewhat stealthy. So, we could, in theory, try and do a little more of a stealthy investigation, take it room by room or crypt by crypt, and figure out what is down there and assess our situation first. We don't want anyone who doesn't need to go down there and potentially come to harm's way get into harm's way, but if you do have people in mind, that might be helpful.
Brienne speaks up and says, "Well, the order is stretched quite thin at the moment. There was an incident in the city last night. Several knights are off dealing with the aftermath of that at the moment. I can accompany you, or Aoife could accompany you. She has quite the skill set, although she won't admit it. One of us could go, or I could round up a couple of people to accompany you if you wished." And this is where we get into the mechanics of it. Basically, you've got Brienne is offering to go with you. Aoife will go with you if you need. You can only take one of them. The other one, they are both in charge here, and so they both cannot go at the same time. One of them needs to remain. So you can take one of them if you wish, or you can have a couple of regular, more scrub-like paladins to go with you. I'll tell you this about them. Brienne, as you know, is a paladin. She's more of a fighter and things. She is on a par with Neo, essentially. Aoife is slightly more powerful, but she is a cleric. She is less offensively based and more utility based. And then you'd have a pair of lower level paladins. They would be around level 5, so they would have a very small amount of magic and healing, and some combat capabilities.
I think, I don't know if anyone agrees with me on this, but I think we've got enough paladins. And maybe like a healer could be good. Like Lady Cleric seems like the better deal. Because obviously, like the best thing about a paladin is obviously they can heal a little bit, but it's damage output. And between us, we can output some damage, but we also as much as we can heal, just having someone devoted to that might be kind of useful. So Brienne, your offer is kind, but I think given the expertise of many of us going down there, and your clear expertise in dealing with the issues up here, Lady Aoife, Guardian of the Grave, we would be honoured to have you with us down in these crypts. If you are ready and prepared enough, we will do our best to protect you and all that stuff.
I will accompany you if you know where you wish. My knowledge of, well, the foundations of this, my understanding what it was of the foundations of this temple and this church may be of some use. If you will permit me just a few moments to prepare. And she turns to leave.
Okay, bye.
Perfecto.
Okay. So, as you're waiting for her to return, Brienne just standing there. She looks around and she walks over to the entrance again and casts the same detection spell. She says 4. Just making sure. Do you have any means of communication across distance? In case you get into any trouble.
I can get an animal to talk to you. Other than that, no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because your thing generally works over like, outside distances. Because I don't know what animals would be down here.
Well, I can take a frog out my hat.
You know what? That might not be the worst idea, actually. I think might work. Because if you could take the frog out of your hat, then you could, I'm assuming you're going to cast Animal Messenger to then, get the frog to come up here. But it obviously takes time for them to get up here. And if we need help, we might need it quite immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have any
I don't know if you
other spells.
Any better better communication methods at your disposal that we might be able to take or use?
No, we have nothing of that kind.
Frogs is.
After you descend, I shall set up I'm sure a watch is set up here, just in case. If the worst were to come to pass, then we want to make sure nothing else comes out of here. And if you do send us a message, even if it is delayed in getting here, we would endeavour to try and retrieve you, even if it were to only give you a proper rest.
Well, so long as we're not going over 400 feet down, I can get me and someone else out of there pretty quickly. But we'd be leaving everybody else to die. So we'll save that as a plan Z. and go from there, I guess. But thank you. Yeah. Well, what should be? Yeah, good. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for a frog. First version.
Or a rat.
Or a rat. You know what?
Do I choose what comes out the hat?
Yeah.
Excellent. It will be a frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
After a few more minutes, Aoife returns. You can see she's replaced her robes with, sort of like they were like loose cotton robes that she wore over the top of what you expect, probably like a dress or something. And you can see she's now wearing trousers and some leather armor. Again, in this like, dark grey color that you've seen a lot of the Order dressed in, and like with this like embossed symbol of Salathia on the chest, similar to the armor of all the paladins.
Nice.
Her hair is tied up like in a tight bun rather than sort of loose as it was before. She's now carrying a staff and has a dagger on one hip as well.
Ooh. Dagger club.
Kind of rolls her shoulders and she steps into it as well. Let us be away. Brienne, as always, you're in charge.
What past you fucking tell it.
And with that, you all descend down these stairs into the underground.
Go in deep underground.
As you descend down into the darkness, it becomes harder and harder to see until it is almost pitch black. By the way, hopefully, let me know if it's not there. In all your journals, you should be able to see Aoife's sheet. So you can see what she can do, and I'll probably have one
Felt it the weird Irish way.
One of you...
oh, shit!
I'll probably have one of you run her if it comes to combat.
Could she not just cast divination and figure out what the hell was going on? I'm sorry.
Divination
no.
doesn't...
You need a yes or no, don't you?
No, divination, I believe, is more... like, gives you, like, a... like, you have to plan to take a particular course of action.
Yeah, you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. So she could have just asked, "Why is this happening?" Or why will these things? And so, you fool, Aoife. But what? Fine. Stix doesn't know it. Never mind.
Divination just isn't just answer.
Huh?
Anyway, so you make your way down, and as you do so, Aoife reaches out and taps the tip of her staff and casts light on it. Because she can't see in the dark. She is human.
I will cast Produce Flame.
Okay. Before we go any further, can I have a marching order?
Left, right, left, right.
I will go first.
Okay.
Because AC boy, and I'm pulling out the shield, activating the shield, moving forward with that, and just to produce flame in my hand.
Okay.
Like looking around.
Who's going second?
I don't know. Probably like Neo, because we want the heavy. You know, we want the heavy set people up front.
Doesn't Klari have further dark vision?
Oh
no,
yeah,
maybe
you
not.
do. So I guess you go behind me then, point things out.
Yeah.
And then probably, I don't know if you want Neo like pulling up the rear with AC buffs, or if we want him then in front of. I'd probably say we want him then behind Klari, because if he's at the back, I mean, he literally cannot range.
Yeah, I'll go at the back,
Yeah,
and then Aoife can kind of be in the middle.
yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Although maybe we'll just get her to attack with a little dagger, because fuck it.
So Stix, Klari, Neo, Aoife, Arwen. SKAAA.
Yes!
Skna!
Sounds like something that Speak would say.
You find a small goblin corpse.
Yeah!
Celebrating the goblin corpse, okay.
No! Oh my god, no!
There is no body. So as you descend, it is dark and dusty. Aoife casts a light so that she can see, illuminating small ways ahead as she walks, the tapping of her staff on the floor and the sounds of the scuffing of your feet. The stairs only lead a short way down before they reach a straight corridor. The corridor is about 30 foot long, and you can see an archway at the end. In the walls there are small, smooth, cut out little nooks. In each one rests a skeleton, clothes ragged and decayed by time. All of them have, you can see as you walk past, have minor trinkets and things on them again, where hands are clutched sort of over breasts. There are rusted sword hilts, small rings. You can see one even has a gold tooth still in its skull. At the end of this corridor you approach an archway. Looking into the room beyond, you can see a hexagonal pattern spread out on the floor in front of you. Each tile is covered with a letter.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I feel like that's all Arwen could hear because she's so far back. It's just to the distant. Uh-oh.
As you look around, you can see that 2 tiles have already been broken, and peering down through the gap with the light from Aoife's staff, you can see a series of rusted metal spikes protruding from underneath, a short fall down, and a set of bones impaled across some of those spikes.
That's hardcore.
What would you like to do?
Look at what this floor looks like.
It is a large stone floor. The tiles are large. They are sort of about 3 foot across in each direction. So you have to sort of hop or step or jump from one to one to make your way across.
Is there anything else around? Like some writing or anything?
No, there's nothing around.
The letters on the floor.
Well, to you, Arwen, it just looks like a bunch of squiggly wiggly.
Yes, good, thank you.
But to everyone else, there are an arrangement of letters. And looking at them, you can see they are not all in common. Some of them are in other languages. most languages write in the same alphabet, even if they don't write the words the same way, but there are a handful that are written in different runes.
Okay. Can we see any clear sort of like words or anything like that written out in any of the sort of languages? Or
the room is quite wide and quite long. So it's about 8 tiles wide. So it's and the same again in length.
Do you have a picture of this?
I do not.
Okay.
Are there like any sconces or anything like that about the place?
The walls are smooth and the ceiling is smooth in this place.
And how long did you say the room was? It was 30 foot wide.
Hold on. The room is about 30 foot long.
About 30 foot long. Okay. Now, thinking about it. So, do we see any patterns? Any, like I said, any words written out in like Common or any of these other languages? Do I recognize any of these other languages, given that I speak Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Goblin?
No, everything you see is written in the runes that Common, Elvish, and Dwarves would probably use.
Okay. And like I said, no words already like pre-written out. No anything like that. Okay. What would be the first one that's like ahead of us?
Well, they are in lines. So basically, there's 8 in a line, and then there are 9 lines. You can count from your position.
Okay. There's 9 lines, and the ones and like 2 of the tiles are broken.
Yeah, 2 of the tiles are broken. Pardon?
On which line?
On one is on the first line and one is on the second line. And you can't tell what those tiles were. They've just been like cracked, and you can see through them.
Well, I could Misty Step over there.
Okay, bye.
But I feel like that's a bad plan. I just don't know.
What if I get a frog out and make it run across?
I mean, you could. I wouldn't say no to this plan. As much as that would be super mean to the frog, on the other hand, it is just a summon. Like,
Okay, let me get a rat out instead.
Or what if it's like a weight, though? What if there's like a weight limit?
Gosh.
I mean, we might as well try it, see if it sort of works. But, yeah, I'm assuming there might be some kind of like weight limit or something to, I don't know.
Possibly.
If I was Piper, I'd have this solved. Just fucking pull him off. Spider. The spiders climb over. So the first and second line there, the first sort of tiles on them are broken. So it's probably not them.
There are 8 tiles in a row. On the first row, 1 tile is broken. On the second row, 1 tile is broken, leaving 7 on each row.
So 8 rows.
So there's 8 tiles in a row, and there are 9 rows.
Right. So Okay, okay.
One,
And
two,
first
three,
one
four.
broken. Second one broken. First tiles in the rows. Actually, no, sorry. In the first line, the first and second ones are okay. So that's probably where someone tried to step on the first one, and then either fell on the second or tried to leap to the second, and that broke. Now, if we think, okay, the second one, can I like just press my foot on one, or like use my sword and try and jab down on it? Does that move on like each of the ones I can feel from me? So the first one's in like on the first sort of row.
You
Can
just
I
go through and you just knock out the first row, essentially?
Yeah, like see which ones essentially knock out.
Yeah, okay, so you knock out the 6 of the remaining 7 from the first row, and you are left with an S.
An S. Fantastic. I step on the S. Do I see the word Salathiel written out?
Yeah, the second letter is a slight hop away. You wouldn't just be able to step to it. It is a slight hop. You gonna jump to it?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah, you take like a half step and jump, try and stop yourself like overbalancing or falling off. And you realise as soon as you land and you like put a foot out to correct yourself, you have picked correctly. You have not cracked through this thin layer.
So it's just then I'll just keep following the ones that I know that say to spell out the word Salathiel from where I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you make another 7 jumps before you make a final jump and get to the end.
Boyakasha!
Can we have all like followed?
You can all follow along. Arwen paying very close attention to the squiggly wigglies on the floor and making sure she gets the right one.
I'm just going to jump and say this is an S and this is a... Oh, wait, no. Because they're in different languages.
Also, you're all the way down here, and I'm like, an N, and I'm on the S or something. Wait, hold Salathi.
You know what?
Okay,
We'll
an A.
do English later on. We'll have class outside. It's fine.
Can we have D&D outside?
Oh my god, that'd be fun. No, wouldn't that be cold? You lose your dice everywhere.
It would in this time of year, yeah, but in the summer it would be lovely.
No, you just burn. Although, constant sunscreen. That would be nice. That'd be very...
So, you...
That'd be fun.
Make it through here, and on the far side, once everyone is gathered together again, you've heard sort of like Patania shows. Good work. Seems like that is some form of password. You find yourselves standing at a junction. One corridor leads, disappears down into the darkness behind you. Another one turns to the left. Which way would you like to
go? Left? Unless anyone is opposed to this?
Nope. Fuck it. We've no... I mean, can we see anything specific down either direction? Or is it just...
Both corridors are long and just disappear into the darkness beyond the range of your dark vision.
Then left it is. Because left is always right.
Yeah.
Until
you
right
guys start walking. Soft, the only sound being the sound of your footsteps. Once more, this corridor is filled at regular intervals by these burial nooks. Figures with their hands crossed across their chest. Small trinkets glinting in the light off Aoife's staff as you walk along. Can everyone make a perception check for me?
Oh, that's awful.
Perception. Oh, Stix the Perceiver.
You guys are walking for 5 or so minutes before you start to see a turn in the corridor. And Stix, you at the front certainly would notice that around this bend there is what looks to be 2 light sources. There is a soft blue one and burning more brightly. You can see with the slight flickering on the wall, an orange source as well.
Of light.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see where the light's like coming from, or is it just?
It's round the corner at the moment. You can see it lighting away, but you pick out these 2 sources of light. They are both coming from the same place around the corner, but you can see the distinction on the wall.
I will take a peek round, like a sort of poke my head around, poke one eye, sort of around the side.
In a stealthy fashion, would you say?
I would certainly say so. In some circles, it might be considered so. Yes.
Okay. Can you make a stealth check then, please?
Oh, I don't like it when you ask. Oh, for fuck's sake! Should have just coughing up our lungs in the bathroom.
This poor thing sounded a little unwell. Now, what is the passive perception? Stix, you poke your head around the corner and you see a small altar, in the centre of which is a burning lamp, and stood floating off the floor in front of that lamp is a small ghostly figure. They don't seem to have spotted you. They certainly don't seem to be reacting to your presence.
By a small ghostly figure, is it like the ghost of like a kid or a child, or is it just
it's
like?
Just it looks to be a weak spirit glowing very softly.
Okay, I will. I will obviously relay the information to my comrades, and I don't know. Can we? I detect how many more are in the area other than using my divine sense or using anything of, I don't know, ethers. But I think can I like just like sort of peek my head around and do my divine sense to potentially see any others that are hiding out anywhere or invisible or anything like that?
No, standing before this shrine, you only sense one undead spirit.
Okay. In which case, might I make a suggestion that I try and... I mean, are undead the kind of thing you could parlay with? I don't feel like it. I don't know. Are we just going in on this thing, or are we going to try and sneak around it? Or I feel like we can't sneak around it, not with Nico and Aoife, but should we all just like ready shit to throw or fire?
Yeah. I'm thinking just ready stuff, just in case.
Alrighty.
We could try and sneak, but have everything ready.
Yeah, I would probably recommend like I'll sort of stick Claire at the front and go, okay, you sort of do your thing first. We'll all go after. You take the sort of the first shot, as it were, and we'll all follow up afterwards.
Around this corner, Stix, there is no way forwards. You know, it is a dead end, and there is an altar with this burning lamp on it.
Oh.
And this ghost,
wait, how many?
There's one ghost.
And there's just one ghost there.
The ghost is just drifting before the lantern.
What do you mean by lantern?
Like a big, like a classic like lantern that you
Oh,
hold
like
on a handle, but it is set on the altar itself. Stix could tell you.
How large is it? Like a big room, or is this?
No, it's the same size as the tunnel. It just comes to a dead end at this point.
Okay.
Altar
Right. I still think we should take care of it, because if anything goes loud at any point, I don't really want this thing coming up our backs.
Yeah.
Trying to get us. I'm not a big fan of undead, so I'll gesture to Clary to get ready with her first shot. I will pull out. How far is it away, would you say?
No, not very far, like only like 10-15 feet around the corner. I mean, not even that, probably more like, probably less than 10 feet around the corner to the back wall. And so
perfect. In which case, tell everyone to sort of get ready. I'll ready my I'll ready like a produce flame.
Mm-hmm.
Neo readies crossbow bolts, and sort of go on Clary's mark, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
She's not here. Don't believe she will be coming soon. Should I just roll to hit for Clary?
Yeah. I mean, anyone else that is, just creeping out. I mean, I'm not going to get Clary to roll it because she'll automatically succeed it. But anyone else sneaking up for an attack, make a stealth check.
Would I need to make another one?
No, you're okay.
Cool.
So your roll can stand. And you can make another one if you want, but I'll say you're... just
I didn't know last time, but I think I'll probably try and make another one. No, I did what I did.
Do you want Neo moving up?
You know what? Actually, I think we've got this. I think we've got this in the bag, Neo. You just wait there.
Okay. What about Aoife?
He's a bit clanky. Leave Aoife.
Yeah, Aoife as well. She has a bit of dex, but not a massive amount of.
As this is just one ghost, I feel like just us three. It's
just us three can probably deal a fair chunk of damage.
Okay.
So Clary goes first. She will.
Do we get surprise round attackness?
Well, just roll your attacks, and
so Clary throws with her dagger of elements. Motherfucker. She's gonna hate me. Oh wait, would she have advantage? Because 14. That's a 1 and a 2. My word, there's a 14 there.
Yes.
Look at that shit. So what? That right. That's because I was rolling that as me. That's 9 piercing plus 5 elemental plus sneak attack, which is not a terrible sneak attack. Could be better, could be worse.
What do you mean? That's such a
36.
oh, there's ones.
Points of damage, and then I will fling my fling.
Oh, do you want to roll yours just at the same time?
Well?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
14 hits. So, oh my god, really? 4, 5.
Yikes. Yeah. So 36 plus 4 is 40. And yeah, you can roll the damage on Thorn Whip. I would say you have advantage, but you don't need it. Yeah. So these attacks, you guys just like jump around the corner, and yeah, this spirit just sort of doesn't, even though like doesn't seem to react, and it doesn't seem. Some of the spirits have let out a noticeable noise, or like a scream, a cry, or whatever when they have been dispelled. This one doesn't even seem to do that.
I feel bad now.
Like soft sigh is about the only thing you can hear.
Ugh. All this again.
And more.
It's at peace. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But,
Nailed it.
yeah, so it is dispelled. You guys are standing here before this altar. It is a dead end. You guys can head back the other way or carry on.
Can I investigate this lantern?
Yeah.
Why was it looking at this lantern?
Yeah, go for it.
Seems a little
pretty.
Seems a little strange to me. Was that like investigation, perception? Doesn't matter. I've got a +1 in both. 7. Doing really well.
Doing great. Yeah, I mean, it's a lantern. You can see carved into the stone back of the altar is the symbol of Salathiel.
Yeah, because that's her symbol, isn't it? Obviously, the lantern, to guide the dead.
Can we pick it up?
You touch it and you go
the
to
lantern,
lift it.
not the whole
altar. Like you lift the handle on it and it like squeaks, as this handle has clearly not moved in a long time. Metal like grating on metal. But you go to like just lift it, and as you go to lift it, it is fixed. It is just trying to lift it. It is fixed down. You could potentially try and break it out if you wanted, but
Yes.
Okay. If you're going to try and pull it out, make a strength check for me. Okay. It's stuck fast. Whatever's holding it in place, you can't see. It's not shifting as you're trying to pull on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Aoife just sort of walks up and bows her head before it and says a quick prayer. So maybe we should just leave things in place until we know exactly what they do.
Apologies. Alright, so yeah, this lantern's a dud. Let's go the other way.
Okay.
And
yeah, you guys walk back the way you came, another 5-10 minutes, reaching the same junction. To turn right would be to turn onto the letters once more, so you turn what is now left and start heading down this corridor. Stix, can you everyone can make a perception check. Stix, you're in the lead, so you can do it regularly. Everyone else is disadvantaged because of the people in front of you.
Even like Klari with just me in front of her.
yeah.
That's really disappointing. Because it's a disadvantage.
So, Stix and Klari, you don't spot it until Arwen, from all the way at the back, calls out to you to watch out. And what you see on the floor in front of you, looking down, is a pile of singed bones.
Oh, singed bones.
Yeah, singed bones and ash.
Does there appear to be anything on the walls around these singed bones?
Looking at the walls on either side, you can see there are these, in between two of these grave nooks, you can see a large symbol of a lantern has been carved into the wall. And on the opposite side of the wall, there is a scorch mark.
Can I take my old shield? This is a tactic I've not used in some time.
Mm-hmm.
Take my old shield and just lightly throw it in front, just ahead of us.
Mm-hmm. You throw your shield and there's this clatter and bang as it lands on the other side, but nothing else happens. The sound echoes down the corridor away from you and then echoes back up towards you.
Can I look at the floor in front of me then instead? Where these sort of singed bones are. Can I use my sword to just knock them back just a little bit to maybe reveal what's under them and see?
You kind of try and sweep them off. The floor, other than being sort of soot stained, looks to be unmarked initially. If you want to get a closer look, you can make an investigation check again.
Oh, why, Delilah? Am I always making investigation checks on behalf of the group when I'm shitting these?
You're looking around and there doesn't seem to be any marks on the floor or wall around you that you can see.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you, you bastard?
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, Ben. Because unfortunately, Stix can't see anything other than a carving on the wall.
Wait, so there's a carving on the wall, and on the other side of the wall there's a burn mark.
Yes.
On the side of the carving, can I see any mechanical spout where fire might exude?
Not with an 11, unfortunately.
Like that. Okay. I'm not wasting a spell slot on this. I'm being a good boy. Neo, waste a spell slot for me.
If anyone else wants to get involved, you can.
I joke.
I feel like I should have fire resistance. I don't, but I feel like I should.
I think you get it at a higher level.
I don't think I do.
Because I know you can add damage onto fire, but I can become resistant to it once a day. I have absorb elements, so
yeah, I've got absorb elements, but I just feel like because I've got all my fiery things, I should be a little tiny little bit, just a little bit. But no.
But a lot of things, I think, deal fire damage as well, so it'd be a very powerful resistance to have.
Yeah.
So you'd have to nerf the class in other ways to make it balanced.
Well, the dragon sorcerer can just be resistant to fire. You could really stack up resistances if you tried by being a red dragonborn, but then having being a draconic sorcerer, but a white draconic sorcerer, and then you would have resistance to fire and ice.
I mean, if you want to stack up resistance, just become a totem barbarian and gain resistance to all damage except psychic.
I mean, yeah, you could also do that.
Well, Why do they get resistance?
Because they're angry. They're so angry it doesn't hurt.
I'm so angry. I steal shoes.
And this is Arwen's downfall arc, where she multi-classes into barbarian.
Oh, not again. No.
So, back with the butt. I am going to. Oh, I really wish I had Shield Master. What do we do? Wait,
Is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah,
watching Stix flap.
You're really good at deck saves, and even if you failed them, I've seen her do some pretty. Yeah, only been hit by fireballs. You got evasion. So if you want to quickly step across and see what happens when this thing explodes, you're right behind me. So there's a.
No, I mean I physically wasn't in the room.
Oh, right, yes, you were throwing up. Burned bones, scorch marks, a lantern symbol. I'm pretty sure if I step where the bones are, because we're in a corridor, we need to get past.
You want me to put myself in the danger because I'll probably be fine.
Yes.
So kind.
I got you covered.
Is
you
that
take-
our best idea?
You know
I'll try
what?
it.
So far, only Stix has actually looked at these symbols in any way.
I mean, actually, yeah. Do you want to
You guys have all walked up there. Stix has stopped and gone. There appears to be some kind of lantern and some kind of burning. Clary, you want to walk through here?
Harry, can you just
Clary, you know, what'd be a really good idea is we just walk down the corridor. I think you should just do that. It'd be so cool. Like one of them kids, just
I did roll a 21 while I was here.
You did, but sadly it was a disadvantage. So it was actually a 3.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Yes.
A 16. So,
Yeah, sure, Stix. I'll walk through here. Let me just have a good
Clary,
look.
you see that this lantern symbol carved into the wall, where the light of the lantern would be, it is completely, completely smooth and unmarked stone. But just around the edges of that, there are very slight scorch marks.
So, yeah.
What if you just duck?
I mean, this is why I think Clary should try. Clary, I think, should try and duck.
What's my evasion thing again?
If you have to make a deck save to half any damage taken to you, you take half damage on a success and no damage. No, you take no damage on a success, and half damage on a failure. So you just automatically take half damage. I don't know if this is going to be a dexterity saving throw.
Half of 200.
Well, then that's 100. Math. Oh no, that's expertise, not evasion. I can read. 7th level, nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects such as Red Dragon's Fiery Breath or an Ice Storm spell. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage. And if you succeed on the saving throw, only half damage if you fail. So you could try. Or, and I can heal you after. We've got Aoife here with us. She's fine.
As you mentioned this, Aoife just says, whoever built this place, they've set up some kind of password to stop people getting in or out. They must have had some way of getting around here if they needed to, without necessarily triggering these things.
See, I was under the impression that they built all these traps after the... Because clearly this crypt has been, like, covered up. So I was under the impression that, you know, they made the crypt and then they did the traps and then they, you know, like the Egyptian tombs in our time. Stix isn't saying this, but, you know, they made the place and they're like, okay, now we need to protect this from people. So they built that back up, although it wouldn't really make sense if it's, you know, there's a crypt underneath the place. Well, I will just say, Salathiel. And see what happens.
Now do a roll.
I will then cross my fingers, prep, absorb elements if needed, and step.
Do a roll. Oh,
Stix,
he's
make a
not doing
dexterity
a
saving
roll.
throw.
Fuck yeah!
Why didn't you do a roll?
I wanted to roll. No, that's Clary. That's Clary. That's not me. I'm now rolling into it.
Why?
But Clary, you only rolled a 13. That's quite disappointing. I'm kind of disappointed in you.
That's so
It's
mean.
fine. I have +6. Oh, I rolled.
Ha! You got 13.
Hey.
So disappointed.
Hey, that's good for me. Guy with like +6. You would theoretically get a plus fucking 13 to your roll. Because I'm
It's a
next
dex
to you.
save. Not
Yeah,
spell check.
yeah,
That's
but
not
I.
Stix, as you step across this thing, even though it is stone, the lantern in the symbol in the wall flares with light, and a blast of radiant energy shoots across the corridor. You take 8 radiant damage.
I take what? 8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually not bad. I was fully expecting like you take 42 radiant damage. Yeah, that's actually that is manageable. Even though I said like Salathiel, I don't think. Maybe you have to say it as you're crossing the threshold. Clary, say Salathiel as you're crossing the threshold this time.
But do a roll.
That too.
So you want me to roll? and
Roll
say, yeah.
Salathiel.
Salathiel.
Yes.
As I go over the threshold.
Yeah, like Salathiel. And then just
Okay. I'll do that again. I'll roll. So I'll take Salathiel across the threshold.
Clary,
Easy.
can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Where did the fire come from? She did a roll.
And said the magic word. You get a +4 to this.
Ooh.
24.
Yeah, Clary, you roll very quickly across this gap, and although it burns with radiant light once more, you are unharmed.
Yeah.
Ah, so Salathiel is the password. If you're super fucking fast.
No, I think it's the roll.
Or the roll. The roll also works. Hey, now Neo, do that.
Neo will attempt to do that. Neo does that,
Hey!
Oh my god.
and he makes it through.
Fuck yeah.
Aoife does not. She gets a 1.
Sure.
But +4.
Yeah, it's still not going to make the DC.
Motherfucker.
She takes 7 radiant damage. Is someone keeping track of the sheet, or?
Yeah. Got it.
Thank you.
Got it.
Arwen, it's just you left now.
I would like to do a roll.
Okay, do a roll.
Or I want to do the worm.
You do the worm.
Mm-hmm.
The slow movement of the worm.
I do
Less of a
a
worm.
barrel roll.
Less a worm, more a serpent.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
No.
You've got a +8 to dex saves. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You take.
Oh,
three
you get +4 to that?
+4 to that. You do a roll.
I do a roll.
Yeah.
See, I told you. You just do a roll.
As like Aoife stands up, she's just like brushed the dust and sort of like soot from the radiant energy off. It's like, okay, maybe you were right. Maybe this is only designed to keep people out.
How did the radiant damage get us if the thing was blowing fire up here and I was doing a roll down here?
It was a very wide cone of light across the corridor.
I thought it was just going.
No, it's not like there was like the scorch mark on the other side of the wall was like 4 foot wide.
Oh.
So it like comes out in like a big cone shape.
I thought it was just going.
No, like the lantern on the wall is like this big, like the hole, but then the scorch mark on the wall is much, much bigger. So it comes out like a big cone. Yes.
Pain.
You carry on down the corridor once more.
No pain here.
Well, that's showing off.
Yeah, it is.
You walk another few minutes down the corridor, and you see there are still many, many more of these burial nooks beside you. You see now a couple as you're walking, as you like looking around as you're walking along. There's, for those of you following along, it's not very interesting just looking at the back of the person's head in front of you. And, those of you with a decent passive perception score would certainly see that not all of these nooks seem to be filled anymore.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Someone's come along in the first of bubble.
At the end of the top, after walking for a couple of minutes, or for another sort of 5 or so minutes, the corridor turns to the left, and you find yourself. You walk down it for a couple of minutes before you find yourself at another junction. You can either turn left or you can head straight on.
Again, we don't see more from the current position. It's just beyond our dark vision corridors.
Yeah.
Cool. Left again? Fuck it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking good.
You turn left. You walk forwards for a short period of time this time before you get to another junction, left or right.
Oh god, another one.
Yeah.
Oh
this
god.
is a very short corridor. This one.
Oh, we're so gonna get lost. Left again.
Left, I think.
Hug
yeah.
Okay. You turn left once more. The corridor turns left briefly before it swings round to the right, and once more is on a very long, straight corridor. Make a perception check for me now, everyone.
Oh. Perception check.
Nice, a pair of 2s from Neo and Aoife. NPC's on point.
Uh-huh.
We're not going back for them.
I don't think so. We are perceptive.
So,
I guess we're in
If we turned left and then left, aren't we now going back in the direction that we were walking?
We are,
Obviously
but
not
maybe
in
it
the
goes
same way,
like
but-
down.
But then it went left and then left and then they went right. Like it automatically went right.
Yeah, so it's sort of like...
So we're kind of going in this weird loop.
Okay.
It's very confusing.
So,
I'm keeping track of it.
as you say this, Klari, Arwen, you think about it, and you guys are walking for another few minutes down this corridor, and you think to yourself, as you spot another lantern symbol on the wall, you think to yourself, this was about the same distance when we were coming down the other way, in the other corridor. You spot another lantern on the wall.
Are we walking in circles?
I think we've walked in... No! This'll be...
Come on.
Where is it? When you were walking down before,
This isn't
the
a
lantern was on the
like a
left-hand
loop.
wall, and now you're
But now it's on the right.
having done 180 degrees, as Chloe points out, it is also on the left-hand wall.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's a loop. It's a loop. So we were going down, and we could either go left or right, and we went one way. It's a loop.
Yeah, let's go around it.
Yeah. So let's actually turn back, and instead go right.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, there's a lantern on the wall. Don't want to fucking take damage again. And if we just keep going this way, then we're gonna end up at the same bloody junction that we were at.
But if we turn round and go right,
Yeah.
we've taken the same turn again.
Then we'll go around and take left.
Wait, this.
You get what I mean?
Wait, how are we seeing the lantern again? The lantern was down the hole.
Okay.
I'm
so
confused.
it goes. I'll throw it out. So we were going down a way, and then we went. Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, I need to look at the direction.
We went there, and then we did that, and that was with the lantern there,
Bastard.
and a
See, then it's not
ghost.
fun when you're lost underground and you don't know where you're going.
And then we got to another lantern,
Thank God you're not
That
being
had-
chased by assassins.
fire,
Yeah, you just fucking wait till Monday.
then
Ass.
I suddenly feel ill.
we went here,
Oh my
and
God.
then there was a left. Okay, right.
Left.
This is what I've got. This is what we did.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Where? Okay, does this one link to that one?
No.
Then how? Where the hell are we coming out?
Hold on. I'm just trying to get.
Wait, this is the little ghosty with the lamp
but
that
that
we
was a
killed.
left or right thing. That wasn't a straight ahead or left. That was a left.
Yeah, it was.
Was that a straight ahead one or was that a left or right one, JJ?
Which one?
The first one.
The first bit.
When you entered after coming off the keystones, you turned left.
Yeah.
But there was.
It was left or straight ahead when you came in.
Oh, okay, that's where I'm getting confused. Yes, you are right. Left or straight ahead, and then there was flame. So I'll just do like.
Then we got to the lamp with the fire, which was
Yeah.
just down a hallway.
And then it went left.
Now we're here. Is there a left and a right and a straight on?
There was a left or a right there.
The corner went round to the left. There was no straight on at that point.
No, yes,
hold
yes. And then it was a left or a right.
And then it was
We've
a left
gone
or a
left.
straight on.
Okay.
Ah!
Now we've got that, but the other way, obviously. So left or a straight on. We took left, and then it immediately went right.
Yes. The
So we
corridor
took
very
right.
quickly swung round.
So it's just gone back, and now we're at that's just a loop. That's just a basic ass loop. So let's go back, and let's go this way. And what happens when we go that way? It's so confusing.
How? Where? No! Break it up again. I'm confused.
So
Okay, so I got to there, and then
we went.
we got
left.
to here.
Yeah. So we went down. We went left. Saw the altar.
Was there not a choice here?
And then we went down.
No.
No, there wasn't. It just automatically went left. And then we had a choice, straight on or left. We went left again.
And then you had a choice
And
left or right.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. So this then goes back down there somewhere.
No.
Oh, for
but we went-
That would be straight on then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. But my ghost drawing.
No, I'm going to. So, and then we
Right.
went left again. So that's just a square. That's just a loop. That's just a fuck you, players. So let's.
Okay.
So let's
Whoa,
not go
shitting
through
shit.
this thing again, and let's go back the way we came, and go down this way. Okay. We're
Okay,
mapping.
so we came in.
That's what it's like so far. We are now. We're going there, but we're actually now going to go this way.
With
Triangle is the lantern.
ghost.
The square is the altar.
And then we got to another
Oh, you know what?
thing.
Much
Fire.
bloody better idea than doing all this shit. We're on roll 20. I could draw. What is it? Can I? Thank you. Yeah.
And then
So it goes bam, and then bam, and
That.
then we went left, and that happened now, right?
Lion. You.
Then we had that go.
Also, Ben, does JJ keep on only not the audio, just his video keep on freezing for you? Because I currently have his really smug face. just
I'm having some.
He's
relishing in
our misery,
our pain.
like a good dungeon master always does. Then that goes like that, and then
Now he's frozen mid-dance. Great.
And then it goes like that, and then that, or we can go like that, right? So if I just do all that and then change that to a brighter color, I don't know, red.
Oh my god, what the hell is here?
This.
Oh. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Isn't there another bit that's hold on. Free hand.
The triangle is the lantern.
Isn't there another bit here?
Yeah. I just didn't draw that bit in yet, but yes, you are correct. There isn't.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That we haven't gone through yet, and
God.
if Abby, if you draw a little circle, and that can represent us on this map that we draw.
Oh, good lord.
So
I can draw
we-
a circle.
I'm going to say
all-
Stix and Arwen and everyone is having this discussion while Stix is dipping his finger in soot on the floor and drawing lines.
I think you have stuff to actually. You have paper and inks, quills and stuff. Yeah, Clary's
We are
got-
here.
Someone is drawing this little map. And can
Well,
everyone
yeah,
just make
both.
me, as Stix draws this little map, can everyone make me an intelligence check, please?
Disagree.
Intelligent.
Oh, Clary has never thought so hard in her life.
Clary, it occurs to you that if this lantern were the same lantern and this corridor connected to this one, when you were walking down the corridor with the lantern, you would have seen a turnoff to your left, which you haven't, which you didn't see.
Yeah. So it is a different fucking one, which means that
Which means
which means I need to draw this again.
I have drawn this ghost twice now.
You know what? We're going. Oh, fuck.
It was a hallway.
Yeah.
The lantern was on the wall.
The lantern was on the left wall. Yeah, am I right? Is it a loop?
It can't be.
Not a loop because there's no turning.
Oh
It's
no!
like-
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Clary,
yeah.
Clary with a natural 20 will confidently be able to tell you that you guys have turned 180 degrees and are walking back the way you came, but not up the same corridor. You must be in a parallel corridor.
That's
Right.
what I said. That's not what started this conversation.
I'm
Right.
confused. We're in a parallel universe.
Got to the end of that hallway and we went
No, a
left.
parallel corridor.
We've gone into the multiverse.
And now we're like walking back down the same thing.
Yeah. So we're
Yes.
like. So
A
that's it.
lantern on the left.
Discard that corridor. I can't delete anything. What?
So it's just the same lantern but through the other wall.
Oh my god, it's the same fucking trap but on the other side. That's...
I'm still confused.
Someone just make a fucking wizard
How?
+5 intelligence and get us through this.
Give me the paper sooner if it works
I
out.
volunteer as tribute to stick to die. I come back and just cast loads of shit.
Please, can someone draw it for me?
I've drawn it.
Yeah. So she's drawn it. So it's like that. It's like that one. So we've gone up and then down, but it's the lantern is on the same thing.
So it's in the middle of like.
But how have we gone that way if we've turned
Because we got to the
left?
way and we went left, and then we went left again. So now we're like backtracking on ourselves, but on a different hallway.
So you went down, you went left, 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 right.
We didn't take 3 lefts. We took 2 lefts and a right.
The corridor went round to the left. It
No, but the
wasn't-
corridor
okay.
automatically went round to the left.
So
So we,
all
in
the
And
fact,
then you made the choice to go left, left, and then the corridor swung back to the right. Either way, before you stand the lantern trap, you recognise
Left.
and Klari
left.
has correctly identified it as the same trap on the wall on the other side.
I get it now. Hold on. Okay. So
just kind of like
It-
the alpha.
yeah, sort of. Fuck.
like that.
No, it's not the same corridor.
What do you mean no?
It's not the same.
No,
corridor.
yeah, not the same corridor, but it's like next to it.
How do you draw
Literally
Yeah.
same wall.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
it's like that. So we started there, went up, went left, saw the altar, went up there, saw the thing, went up, went left, right. That's the same thing. So we can go that way, like that.
There is no path that
Or
way.
we can't go that way. So we can go that way.
No, we can't go that.
There's no
Can
path
we?
that way either.
I was gonna say that's not a path. It's the that way we can go.
On your horizontals, Ben.
I'm so
There is,
There- yeah,
there's
there.
one there.
Yeah. This is really
So
difficult.
the bits you've drawn here
Oh Christ.
and here are the 2 routes that you haven't investigated, but you are currently going this way or back.
So like that. That is it.
Yes.
If you discard the, okay, we yeah.
Which does not bode well
What
for the rest of this.
what Chantal has drawn? No, because now that we got the beginning, we can actually draw out the map on there, and we can actually like figure this out.
There was a thing down here.
Yeah. There was a thing down there. Yeah. That's brilliant. So that was the altar. There's that.
And then we've got like these 2 things here for these things.
Yeah. We got those 2 things there that we can
Oh
investigate.
no, wrong
That's
colour.
like a path.
Do we want, or we can continue going down this corridor? I don't think we should keep going down this corridor because there is a fucking radiant trap here.
And it'll just surely that will just end up leading back to that other path. It's not to intersection.
But no, because that was a dead end, and we saw no other paths there.
Oh yeah.
So that will either lead down to a dead end, or it will lead down to maybe some stairs or something that goes either above, below, or past the previous path. So So might I suggest, before we go past the radiant trap and take some damage again, why don't we go back and we instead go here? So if I go to Stix's thing, I'll draw, like a circle. And so we are now here, right?
Would you like me to get rid of the
Yes, please. That would be nice. And I'm suggesting we go back to here. So I'll make us like bright red so it's easy to see. So I'm suggesting we go back to this corridor here and we go this way.
Yeah.
To see what's down there. Okay. And
Oh, that little ghost.
at the end of that corridor is a very short corridor, and you find another altar at the end. This one doesn't have a lantern; it just has a series of burned out candles resting upon it.
So that's a dead end.
Mm-hmm. That is a dead end.
Okay. Burned out candles. Should we make some kind of investigation check here as to what this could pertain to? Oh, yeah, that's clever. That's clever. Dash line, dead end. Boom.
Should we make it a box? Just so it doesn't look like there's like a turning.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I might forget.
Clever. And it'll be a week till we look at this again. And
It would be like these small little turns.
We're like, oh, so many tiny turns. What happens if we go that way and right? And JJ's going to be sat there like, I swear to God. Does Aoife have like find the path or some bullshit that we could just use?
Oh God, yeah.
Aoife's just sat there with the sendings by like, are these seriously the best we can send down? I'm going to die down here.
Nah, she'll be fine. She's got word of recall.
She does.
What does
The word of recall is a bit confusing though, because I just looked at it and it says you must designate a sanctuary by casting this spell within a location, such as a temple dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity. If you attempt to cast a spell in this manner in an area that isn't dedicated to your deity, the spell has no effect. So that by the wording of it means that when you cast it, so you cast the spell in the sanctuary.
Yeah.
To teleport yourself to the sanctuary.
No, you cast the spell in the sanctuary to dedicate that sanctuary as the point of return. When you cast the spell anywhere else, you return to that point.
Oh. So to use that in like a day, you would need to essentially cast 2 6th level spells. You need to cast it twice in one day.
Nope.
If you were in a new area, for example.
If you wanted to set up a new sanctuary, yes. But if you already have a sanctuary set up, you can return to that sanctuary at any point with this spell.
And it doesn't say anything about being on the same plane of existence or anything like that. So we could go to hell and set a sanctuary and then just boop, back from hell.
I'd love to visit hell. Maybe Helena's there.
She probably is. That no, she's a lovely woman.
Excuse
really.
me.
I'm Stix right now. I thought she was just a bit creepy.
Exactly.
Piper's the one now singing tales of the Dark Queen Helena who ruled over evil and everything bad. Stole his thing.
Yeah,
Didn't let him
you
do
and up to 5 willing creatures instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. Is the first line of the spell.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that area is a dead end. So let's go then to
The top one?
yeah, there.
Yeah.
You find a similar thing, an altar with a series of burnt out candles, wax melting down them, dripping, having cooled and dripped off, or having dripped off and cooled.
Okie dokie. I guess go. Apologies, I was just looking for the laptop charger because
We're gonna have to go past the lantern. Then.
Makes sense. They always say when you meet enemies, it just means you're going in the right direction.
Okay. Wait, everyone's just going to walk straight through it? Deck save from everyone?
Nah, I feel like there's got to be a thing around this, surely. Oh, what if you said it? You can speak Celestial, right, Arwen? Like, you could speak it, you can't read it.
Yeah.
What if you try saying it in that? That's a very holy language.
There you go.
That might work. If she was to say like Salathiel in Celestial, would that have any change? Or if Aoife was to say it.
Yeah, I mean, she can try it. What do you want to try first?
I'll try it first.
Okay.
Yeah, you try it first.
Okay. I mean, it is a name, so there's not really much of a translation into Celestial, being a name. But you can try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Can you make a deck save, please? As even though you say this in Celestial,
I do a roll.
You do a roll. With the paladin bonuses, that will pass.
Woohoo!
But yes, there is this cone of radiant, fiery light as you roll on through.
Do the holy roll.
One could say an almost sacred flame. Then, Aoife, you try saying it. But like before you step through, just like try saying it to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And can I help her with her saving throw? But like,
really, it's
no.
I mean, like if you're just you kind of have.
I'll gladly like take disadvantage on my save to give her advantage.
I mean, if you're just like trying to like launch her through a bit quicker, maybe, yeah.
No, just try try saying it before passing through and see what that does.
Yeah, she says it and then she like takes your hand as you like try and like give her extra momentum to make through, and she makes it through, but it still goes off.
Motherfucker.
Whatever's going on, if Salathiel is certainly not disabling this trap in any way.
No, it's not. That's not a password.
Who's next?
I will go next.
Okay, you're gonna go next.
Adieu. But I will try. I'm going to try and trick it. I'm going to try and be a bastard. Can I throw my shield just like on the floor in front of me? Does that set it off?
No.
My old one. No. My old crap one. Okay. What if I throw it literally right in front of the sigil? Or not even throw it, just lift it and hold it there.
Doesn't have any effect. Just holding the shield in front of the sigil.
Traps really upgrade when you level up. Jesus. And you're not in crumbling ruins. Alright, I'll just run through then and hope for the goddamn best.
Okay. Deck save.
What if we fight fire with fire?
You get through, okay?
This is radiant, Dan. Radiant. So.
Neo makes it through unscathed. Just Klari left.
Klari. Next day. Yes.
Yeah. You all make it through unscathed.
Hey!
You carry on walking. You walk for several more minutes until the corridor once more bends round to the right.
To the right?
Mm-hmm. To the right.
Oh, okay. Towards the ghost.
Ah.
I don't think it's that, sir.
Nope. I messed that bibbity bubbly up. So if I just grab that and then
Corridor continues
zoom.
once more. These burial nooks, you can see now more and more of them. Before it was just one or two in every sort of 10 or so. Now it's more like 3 or 4 in 10 have been vacated.
Ooh. That's kind of creepy.
An easy sense coming over you as you travel in this direction.
So we're essentially going like that, basically.
No, to the right, not straight down.
My God.
It's a good job to at you, Chantel.
Things to the right.
They would be completely lost otherwise.
But I do love them, I really do. But sometimes
I
What?
didn't hear it, okay? Shut up.
I do wonder why you let him drive.
Because she won't go on motorways. Nor had I, and here I am. Had before I met you.
That was more a joke about your. Anyway, you guys carry on walking for a little bit more time until you reach a threshold to a room. There is an arched doorway. Over the threshold, etched into the stone, are several phrases. And those of you that speak multiple languages realize it's the same phrase carved in different languages. And that phrase reads, "Let faith be your lantern in the dark."
Let faith be your lantern in the dark.
We have to just cross the threshold, believing we're not going to get hurt.
You know what? I rolled like a nat 20 on intelligence earlier and was just like super smart for a minute. So Stix is just going to be like, you know what? You're not wrong. And I'm going to hold my holy symbol and I'm just going to walk through. Just going to walk through.
Stix, you step into the room and are surrounded by darkness. This darkness is magical. You cannot see a thing.
Guys! It got dark in here. Okay, everyone, stay there. And I'm going to keep walking in the direction I was in. But, yeah, the floor, right? If I pulled out my... No, it's about faith. It's about faith. So I'm just going to keep walking.
Emphasize, this is not what I told you. I didn't tell you to do anything.
About faith. I'm walking into this room. Fuck it. I nearly picked daylight as well. I very nearly picked picked motherfucking daylight for this goddamn day. But I was like, nope, that's a useless spell. Won't work. It's concentration. So we're there. There's a room full of darkness and despair.
I was saying, is it a big room? But I guess you wouldn't know, is it?
No, because it's the room of darkness and despair. It's kind of in the name. Room. Darkness.
Nice.
Can I just? But do you think does anyone think dispel magic would work?
I don't know. It's really fucking dark in here.
I mean, I can always try.
I'm just keeping on walking straight, like for as long as it takes.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt dispel magic on the darkness.
Okay. Roll a spellcasting check for me.
Well, I didn't do anything.
D20 plus wisdom.
I think I need to set that up to do something.
No, you don't need to set it up, you just need to roll. 20. Okay. Stix disappears into this darkness. Arwen, you wait a few seconds before you're like, wait a minute, and then you cast Dispel Magic, and you feel the effect take hold. But you don't feel that you have dispelled it. You get the feeling that you have temporarily suppressed whatever this effect is. And so, yeah, it does instantly light up. Stix,
Everyone, look around.
Stix, you find yourself standing on a path, 1 foot in the air, about to step off, where the pathway has, the corridor has turned into a very narrow, rather than being a, sort of like 5-6 foot wide corridor that you can comfortably walk down. There is now a gap on either side, and there is a very narrow strip of stone that slowly turns to the right.
Can I see like the exit through here?
Yes. Yeah, on the far side of the room, you're about 5-10 foot into the room. Yeah, there is another door on the other side. There is like a platform at the far side of the room, so you'd like get off and then have to turn back towards the center of the room where the door is. But this pathway like drifts like one way across the room and then back the other. And your foot is like in the air. You're about to step off into what you look down and realize is a pit of spikes.
They love their spikes here, don't they?
They really do. Like, for a thing worshipping a, god of death, they really like to fucking kill you. Jesus.
It's a design choice, I guess.
I
Not
mean,
a good one. But...
You say designer's choice, but my designer's choice is IKEA, and you don't get spikes in IKEA. You get flat tack.
It's very rounded edges.
I am now pegging it towards. I'm pegging it towards
okay.
the.
Make an acrobatics or athletics. Make an acrobatics check to run across this like narrow pathway.
Can I?
Oh, and you begin to feel. You feel like the effect slipping out of your control. This dispel magic is not going to hold this effect back for much longer.
As I'm running, can I prepare and sort of like ready, like hold an action essentially to cast Misty Step to try and Misty Step towards this place? If I fall, that is not if the darkness comes back, but just if I feel myself falling,
yeah, I
will step myself ahead towards that area. So
okay,
acrobatics. 17. That's not terrible.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You run, you follow this path, and like where it like twists and turns and like wiggles across this room, and there are a couple of points where it just breaks, and you have to like make little like hops. Excuse me, onto the next bits, but you make it across. Oh, when you shouted "run," okay.
Yes.
Everyone, Neo and Eva start running. Klari, you start running. Arwen, you start running. Everyone who's running, make an athletics, an acrobatics check. Arwen, can you roll a d6 for me?
I hate to be that guy, but Klari gets a 19. Automatically.
Could be higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Klari gets a 19.
Klari, second, you make it across just fine.
What am I doing? Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. guys are running across this room, and ahead of you, you see Neo, and as he goes to jump, one of his feet slip, and he doesn't land well on the little platform. You know, it's like a 6-inch by 6-inch platform. You've just got to sort of like hop and then hop on to the next one, and he doesn't make it. It's slightly on a turn, and you just watch as he tumbles down into the spikes.
No!
That's no,
Stupid boy.
Thanks for the knighthood. See you later. No. Jokes. Can I... would I be able to get to him if I Misty Stepped?
I mean, you'd end up... He has fallen and has landed in the spikes. Like, if you go down there, you will be in the spikes.
What if I Misty Step to a point where I'm clinging on the edge of the platform? Because I'm assuming I can, get to that point, hold on to the edge, hold out my hand, and try and pull him back up.
No, the drop is too far.
Yes. Okay, then I will do that.
And
pull out.
It is at this point as Arwen, you make it across, and you turn around and you see Neo in the spikes. It wears off, and Neo is now trapped down in the darkness, unable to see.
I have a plan.
So we're all across, except Neo.
Except for Neo.
Misty Step's a point you can see.
Okay.
Could I say as all this is happening, could I Misty Step to Neo, even in the spikes? Just do it.
Before it goes dark?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when I get to Neo, I would like to use the cloak to dimension door us. I don't need to be able to see the area. I just need to be able to know where it is and take Neo with me, dimension door us to the exit.
Okay. Yeah, you take a little bit of spike damage when you land.
That is fine.
You take 7 piercing damage as you land. I need to do Neo's damage as well. But yeah, you can then make Neo and dimension door.
Dimension door with him to the
back up to the doorway.
It's only a waste if we consider it. Otherwise, it's a really good use of that. Yeah. And yeah, just get back up.
Okay.
Become immediately concerned as to how we're going to get out of this place again.
That's a thing for another time.
That's a thing for later. If we were to spend a long rest down here, I could, in theory, get something that could dispel this darkness. Maybe. Actually, no, it literally says in the spell description, dispels magical darkness. So, I could. But we would need to do that on a long rest. So, we'll figure that out, see what we can do. Or, we can just do Aoife's word of recall and not fucking bother.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Okay. You can carry on. This corridor again is not a long one before you come to another turning. One to the right and one straight on.
Really quickly, sorry. So you said that this room that we were in, it went to the right. The dark room
you saw when Arwen cleared the darkness was straight across. The pathway in it twisted and turned and had little steps in it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. perfect. So it still goes on ahead. Perfect. Let me just up.
So you come out the other
with...
side, and there is a pathway to your right, turning to your right, turning straight ahead. Or not turning, but carrying on. A continuation straight ahead.
Straight ahead and right. Perfect. Look at us doing things somewhat correctly. Shall we try for the right corridor before we go straight ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's try and go to the right corridor.
Okay. You guys turn to the right. And another short corridor leads you on until you come out into a very large, well-lit room. The sources of light you can't actually see. This room just seems to have this ambient level of light in it. It's a little bit unsettling, but it does seem to be there. Looking around, you see the room is large, simple stone. But as you walk into it, the gloom in the room seems to pull back, and you find yourselves walking towards a group of people. And then this group, as you get closer, resolves itself, almost like they're blurred in mist and fog. And then they resolve themselves into detail. You see a group of 5 people. 5 very recognizable people.
It's us.
It's fucking us.
There are indeed 5 of you, the 5 of you walking across this room together. And Stix, with you in the lead, you reach a point where you meet your reflection. And as you put your hand up, it puts its hand up and it touches a pane of glass in the middle of the room.
Oh, so it's just a big mirror.
Oh, thank God.
I did not want to have to beat myself up. That was not going to be a fun day.
Looking up, you can see this room is taller than the caverns you've been walking through. And there is another carving over the top of the mirror, again in multiple languages. And again you recognize it to read, "A warrior must face themselves without fear. Let not your fears or regrets hold sway in your heart. Set them free."
Anyone want to get anything off their chest?
Well, I'm scared of this place. Very scared of this place.
Can you walk through the mirror now?
You know, probably not. I feel like it's got to be a bit more in depth than that. I'm just gonna do that halfway through so we know that this is a mirror room that's very well lit. Where I must face themselves without regret or fear. But that's... Can I, like, just take a step back, get a produced flame, and try and, like, hit myself?
Mm-hmm.
Fling flame at myself.
Yeah, make an attack roll for me.
Oh, if I don't hit myself, that's going to be so sad. Produce flame. Ah, shit, I don't hit myself.
13. Yeah, you cast this produce flame, and doesn't have any effect. Impacts harmlessly against the glass.
Motherfucker.
I will say, at any time, if you want potential help, you have Aoife here, who is a cleric, so has good religion and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, would she? Obviously, this is got to be some kind of test of Salathiel, right? Would she know about this at all? Like, would she know if this is a test that's been done before? Is this even anything of Salathiel, or is this just some BS someone's put down here?
What he says, she says, well, one of the, they're not trials per se, more steps, is that when someone becomes a paladin of Salathiel, a knight in the order, they spend time conquering their fears. A lot of people, they have a fear of death is very common. People have a misguided opinion that we are preventers of death in some way, but we are there to guide people, to help people see that death is not necessarily the end, and their spirits are safe and comforted and guided as they move on. The process is not about finding solutions or answers. It is about facing those fears and those fears we have within ourselves.
I'd rather not. This sounds like therapy, and I don't want to get into my deepest fear.
We're not a very touchy-feely, emotional group here. We're much more of a stab first, ask questions later kind of group.
Exactly.
But any chance to mess with my own mental self-esteem, I will gladly take it. And I pull out my sword and I just charge towards myself. I'm trying to whack myself in the face.
Okay.
No shield. Two-handed. Yeah. Nope.
There is a
No fear.
gong-like note as you strike this surface, and your reflection mirrors your movement, and every time the points, on either side of the mirror strike together. There is no impact.
And then, because I have multi-attack, I would like to then try and punch myself. Not with a sword, just.
Okay. Yeah, again, the reflection mirrors you and the fists meet on the glass, and your hand really hurts after punching this thing, but has no effect at the moment. You're not.
Motherfucker.
Well, I'm not scared of death. So.
What does frighten you?
Who's asking?
Aoife.
Oh. Sharing is not caring.
Sharing is, well, I
don't want to say.
Aoife,
They might use it against me.
Turns away and says, well, maybe I can show a little faith. Yes. My biggest fear is that I have let down this order. It has stood for thousands of years and as a bastion against the rising dark, and under my watch the dark has risen in a city that we are sworn to protect. I fear my failures will leave people harmed. Innocent people have died. I believe I am to blame. So that makes that a total of 18. Okay. As she finishes speaking, You see, she turns back towards you. Her reflection does not move. It remains resolutely stood there.
Oh, fuck.
Ew.
Okay. That's weird.
Oh god, we have to actually confess things.
Oh, do we have to feel sad?
Everyone just turn away when I'm just don't look at me.
Turn away, cover your ears.
Because I will stab you.
Maybe this is what you're afraid of. You're afraid of sharing how you really
No.
feel.
No.
Afraid to be yourself.
No. This is myself. I will stab you. For your shoes.
That's fair. That tracks. I'm afraid of her stabbing me. Just look at the mirror. I ain't fucking wrong. I mean, I'm more afraid of her stabbing me, but... Fuck.
While you guys are pondering, Neo steps up towards his reflection. There's a quiet voice, but you guys can all still hear in the quiet of the room. I'm afraid of letting my friends down. Those who've looked out for me and looked after me. I'm not sure why I'm here. I'm not sure that I'm worthy of their friendship. I want to protect them.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
And as he steps back, his reflection
Sentimental
stays still.
Boy, Ruka, it's your turn.
Ruka sticks his head over Clary's shoulder. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Horrible.
Our Ruka is emotional monologue, like tears, like wings up.
Plus, just like,
No one understands. Very confusing, like
yeah.
through her mind. So she's there like, that was beautiful, Ruka. That was so beautiful.
Everyone else just like, eh?
Thank you for sharing.
You guys are so lucky I don't have Fine Steve right now.
Oh, stop making me laugh.
Go on, Stix. Do your confessions.
Why do I have to do mine?
Because
Your name begins with A, and that means we go in alphabet order.
no, I think we go in descending alphabetical order.
Then I don't have a surname, and therefore I would go at the last of the descending alphabetical order of surnames.
Neither do I. But you actually do have a surname, though, don't you?
We're such a strange group. None of us have surnames.
You do, though.
No, mine's No Wanderer.
No. Lies.
If we're going in that sense, then technically Klari goes first because. Fuck! K is before N. Fuck. Okay. Fine. I'll fucking go. Puts away his sword, and stuff, and steps up and thinks for a minute. Ben doesn't know what Stix is. Ben knows what Stix is afraid of, but he doesn't know what he's more afraid of. And that's probably a bigger one. Or which one's a bigger one? Anyone is free to go. But any ideas?
talking in front of people.
That would be very awkward, wouldn't it? You're just stood in front of the mirror like, well, this is the end of the road for me, guys.
Just scared of reflection.
What's it want?
Arwen can go first.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm trying to choose between two,
That's fine.
of which is the more scary one.
Is he scared of being too handsome or too smart?
Oh God. No. No.
So, yeah, he just got, I'm scared of Elena.
Terrified, actually.
Sounds to me like Stix is scared of powerful women.
Piper was. Stix ain't scared of shit. Except for like this mirror.
Alan.
Okay. I'm gonna walk right up to the mirror, like really close, so like no one else can hear, because I don't want to. None of you need to know. I hold Hugo. I say, don't want to lose Hugo. Never. Please. Thank you. Goodbye. I walk away.
Okay. Can you roll a wisdom check for me, please?
That is her deepest fear. Like, I'm not even lying.
Well, at the point, maybe for other people to hear it. Like,
Let's see. What is your maximum HP?
Why?
That's not a fucking good question.
I don't want to fight Hugo.
What is your maximum HP, please?
78.
70. Okay.
Oh, I'm not attacked by this group.
Hugo's not involved. Just leave my baby alone.
As standing before the mirror, your reflection adopts a stationary position, and you can see it was never holding Hugo. The reflection. You have Hugo, but your reflection never had a Hugo.
It's so sad.
Oh, we're so gonna have to fight our fucking selves.
Okay. Karen walks up and she holds the sigil that's around her neck for like religion. She says, I'm scared of being a failure. I've got the pressure of the fate of an entire kingdom on my back, and I'm scared that I'm not good enough.
You're amazing.
Thank you. You got this. I'm scared that an entire kingdom is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be all my fault because I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Clary, can you roll a wisdom check for me, please?
Wisdom check.
Do we think it's better if it's higher or lower?
Oh, lower. Please
We're
be
about
lower.
to find
Please
out.
be lower.
What is your maximum HP, please?
I'm gonna go with higher.
68.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that's a 7. No, it has a 7. Yeah, never mind.
Stix. As you step back, Clary, your reflection again just adopts this static waiting position, no longer mirroring your movements. Stix, as you're sort of pacing around trying to decide what to say, your reflection is the only one still moving. still following your motions like a reflection.
Stix steps up and he's got the holy symbol of Zara around his neck and from it, and just takes it off and puts it in his pocket. It says I should probably say something like, being a failure or not adhering to my oath or some such thing right now. But I'm very honest, I think I could live without that stuff. And, failure is a part of life, I suppose. But I think group of people around me now, Klari, Arwen, Hugo, I lost those guys once. I failed them once. I don't think I could do it a second time. So, guess that'd be the fear. And after finishing saying that, I'll put my holy symbol back to my neck.
Okay. Can you make a wisdom check for me, please?
Oh! No. Oh! Fuck yeah! Fuck you!
And what is your maximum HP, please?
Oh, it's like 2. No, it is 86.
Okay.
Zara's gonna be pissed when she finds that. Well, Amaris is gonna be pissed.
And with that, a ripple washes over the center of the room. All your reflections move in unison as one, drawing mirror images of your own weapons. They stand before you. Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Ah! Fucking knew it.
I would like to use an action before the initiative just to give myself a quick...
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've been holding it in the whole time.
Stix begins to draw his blade and then just...
Draw the bow. Klari with her daggers. Ta, 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 ta.
There's just us 3 doing that, and Ethan stood there like, what are you doing?
Neo in his glaive.
Neo's like, I'm sorry. Now Neo's joining in. He's like, whoosh.
I'm glaive.
Okay. Would anyone like to do the first round of combat? Or would you like to put next week?
I'm down because I'm on holiday now. But
I really want to do it. I'm excited.
Looks like we're doing it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh gee, this is like a big old blank ass room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, we've got matching initiative.
Hey.
High five.
I put her in front because she's got the highest dexterity.
Alright, I will take Arwen. Arwen takes Stix.
Are we not fighting ourselves?
Klari take Neo. Neo take Klari, and Aoife, you just take yourself, because honestly, I mean, we could try and fight ourselves, but I don't. You want?
I mean, I feel bad trying to fight you guys.
I wouldn't. I would feel a lot better.
Yeah, because you already did it to Klari.
This is going to be terrifying. I know what smites are. If this is me, that motherfucker is not gonna save spell slots for shit.
Okay. Klari, can you roll a d20 for me?
Oh, this is to see if they go before, because they roll the same thing as us. Oh, that would be so cool.
The doppelganger moves first.
Oh,
Fuck.
It runs up to you. Klari, can you make an attack roll for me?
Oh,
I'm just against myself.
Against yourself.
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to.
With your elemental dagger, please.
No,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I take it that hits you. Can you roll damage, please?
This is so fucked.
Klari, you take 10 damage. And then can
I
you...
have 5.
that's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, and you don't attack on that. That's pretty good.
That's true.
And then, as a bonus action, your doppelganger is going to offhand attack you with your bone dagger. Can you roll an attack for me, please?
Pretty, but...
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. That usually sucks.
And can you... So, without your modifier, that's a 4. So you take another 4 piercing damage. Klari, it is now your turn to strike back. What would you like to do?
Oh, fuck. You can try and make him go prone or some shit.
If I still got the support of Ruka in this fight.
Yes.
Does Ruka go before or after me? I can't remember.
I believe Ruka goes after you.
Yeah.
Check.
I can hold my action.
Yeah. Till Ruka does that. Thing.
Yeah. So I will hold my action to stab my other self
Okay.
when Ruka distracts her.
Okay. So, main acts independently, but always in combat it rolls its own initiative, but acts on its own turn. Yeah, no, I can't bother with it rolling its own initiative. I'm just say it always acts after you. So, yes. So you essentially hold your action, send out Ruka. Ruka flies out, still in owl form, and is using the help action.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You missed yourself.
which gives you advantage on your attack.
Yeah. Against yourself.
Yes.
Oh, 31. Fuck.
Nice. Even nicer.
It's me.
13.
Oh,
31.
nice. Way to outkill yourself. Oh, I have a plan.
Okay. That ends your turn. Arwen.
Yeah.
Can you
Hello.
roll a d20 for me?
Indeed.
Tied. Can you roll another d20 for me?
Doppelgangers go first.
Okay. What can you... Arwen's got a lot more magic.
Magic? I've never heard of such a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never used magic in my life. What's a spell? I thought that was like a smell.
A smell.
A smell. I can't spell.
Or smell.
Stop looking at my sheet. You're not allowed to look at this.
Oh,
Stop it.
I might have to steal it.
Owen, can you roll 3 Scorching Ray attacks, please?
Ew, no.
This is just mean. Oh, okay.
9 and 15 to hit you.
2 of them do.
Okay. Can you roll
really good.
twice then, please?
Fuck, that's not good.
14 total damage. You take 14 damage.
Yes.
The doppelganger then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then moves away from you.
Ha! Stupid girl.
Your turn, Arwen.
She doesn't know me at all. If I stand, like, here, or, like, here, can I still shoot her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Boop. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. You cast Hunter's Mark.
Get fucked. And...
Cast Hunter's Mark.
Kill. Kill.
Doppelganger takes 8 damage.
Ooh.
22 to hit, yeah?
Kill.
So that is a total
Kill.
of
Kill.
18, 19, 20. Is that 20?
21.
19, 21 damage.
Yeah, get fucked.
21 damage. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Alright then. Stix.
Alright. Come on, me. I'll take your ass. I would like to. We thinking this is the. Okay, first of all, first question. Sticks to shout out. Are we only fighting each other, or can I go for one of you guys?
Do what you want.
Cool.
So,
I mean, we just know.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
I was going to say.
I give you about a 5% chance of going first.
Shit.
Unfortunately, they have all beaten you in the first round. So
yeah. Because I was going to say we could try and
Stix,
be a team.
Can you roll
one
against yourself, please?
Pardon?
Can you roll 2 attacks against yourself, please?
Oh, am I smiting myself, JJ? Is this about to happen? Yes.
Oof.
Just say it. Just fucking say it.
Yeah, there is going to be a smite on that one.
It's a level 3 one, right?
It's only a first level smite.
Okay.
It's still 4d8.
Yep, that's. Oh, fuck,
Plus
that's
the
not
weapon
bad.
damage.
That's not fucking one or two-handed.
One-handed has the shield. So.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter.
17
That's
plus So 37 plus 8. Each stick, you take 45 damage.
Now you know how the crab felt.
Can you roll your second attack, please?
Oh my god. Are you gonna die to yourself?
41.
How embarrassing.
No, because that's my max HP, but I took some damage. Anyway, I literally just counted from the thing because I took that 8 damage from the radiant thing, and I went in spikes. Roll second attack.
Yes, please.
Fucking gladly. Yes, there we fucking go. Ow! I actually can't take another attack after my fucking self. Oh, me is in so much trouble.
To strike back.
So what me forgets is that I'm a jackass. So I'm putting away my longsword, unthinging my shield, and pulling out my 2 hand axes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fucking go in on this guy with my hand axes. So, hand axe. Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God. Oh my God. That hits 7 plus 2, 9.
Are you smiting?
Fuck yeah, I'm fucking smiting. I need to make up some damage numbers. So I'm gonna go level. I have 3 level 3 spell slots. So I'm gonna go level 3 on that one for 5d8. No. Yeah, 5d8. Ha! 22, motherfucker.
Okay, that's a total of 31.
Bow. Oh, shit. Should use my bonus action to cast. Fuck, that's fine. Then, yeah. I do sell my bonus action, and. Oh, am I going to use it to do that? Fuck. I'm going to. By attack, I can't add my ability modifier, but then I can smite. And I want to deal damage to myself, but I've just done so much fucking damage to myself. I cannot afford to get hit again from myself, which is inevitably going to happen. So I am actually going to use my bonus action to. No, what? I was drawing for some reason. I can't undraw. I can't delete that drawing.
It's just there now.
It's just there now. A never living. Ah, there we go. I clicked it and it went. No, fuck it. Words. 18 hits, even with my shield up. And axe 7 plus 1 plus second level smite. It's 48. 13. I am the one and only. You can't take that away from me.
So you Stix, you hammer on your doppelganger. The first strike is blocked, but the second and third come in quick succession, each one like cutting in from either side, both of them embedded in yourself. You can see the look of pain on your own face as you cut at yourself.
Hey there, handsome.
Up close, looking this creature in the eyes, you can see it's no longer a perfect Stix. It's weaker. It's slightly deformed, and as the radiant light burns, it just turns to ash.
Oh, yes. I am the one and only.
That's gone to his head.
You can't take that away from me. Oh, I don't know if this makes anything, but there's a -4 from that damage because I don't have 2-weapon fighting.
No, it doesn't matter.
Whew. Okay, thank God.
You did it again.
After which, I'm going to use my full movement to go here to permanently give Klari some more advantage. At sneak attack. Because, wait, can I go there? Because of Ruka. No, Ruka's just giving a help action, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go there and stay there.
Okay. Well, we shall end the session there then.
Are Neo and Aoife's doubles not attacking each other?
I will resolve that outside. And rather than rolling that mechanically, I'll do that in the off time and narrate how it goes. Just
Fair enough.
save us a bit of time.
Fair enough.
I'm more interested in the combat between you guys than I am fighting NPCs with NPCs.
That's fair. I have to say, taking 40-odd damage is scary.
Yeah, you smashed yourself with a crit.
I did. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt too much. Wait, did I... Because I rolled... Oh, right, yeah, you said first level smite on that.
Yes.
So that was...
2d8.
Yes. Oh, yeah, 2d8 double 40, right. Yep, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, so I hope everyone's having fun. Getting stuck
that was,
in the maze, getting lost, and now
that was-
find yourselves.
That was a good session.
Yes.
That was a very good session.
I will let you know now. You don't have your maximum HP. Your wisdom checks were relevant to something.
Whether they come back.
How many times they come back?
Yeah, Clary's is only coming back 4 times.
I'm coming back 13. Can't wait.
Mine's coming back 17
That would be a very, very long.
That would hurt.
The
That
emotional turmoil of having to kill a version of yourself 17 times. I'm not planning on inflicting that upon you. Yet. That's for like 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. Man, I don't think you could do that at high levels. I don't think you could do, like, you couldn't put that in front of like a 20th level party. Because A, the DM would have to run 20th level characters, and B, like, they can just do so much crap.
Yeah.
That would be so swayed. It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's where not making you guys fight exact copies of yourselves comes in.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
some differences so that this, I mean, it would be very balanced if you guys did actually fight each other, but there's a bit of dungeon before and after for you guys to deal with. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think this is really cool idea.
It's pretty cool.
I was pleased I came up with it. I'm glad everyone thinks so too.
Don't be surprised in the future Doc ends up fighting himself.
God damn it. You already tried to make me fight myself once. We fought Angus instead or something.
Oh, yeah.
Angus? Poor little
We
man.
fought a copy of
Yeah.
Angus.
Yeah, because there was a bowl, and if you put, someone had to put their blood in it, and then they would fight whoever's blood got put in it. So they decided to put little Angus's blood in it. This, by the way, being Angus, who at the time, if he fired a crossbow, it launched him off his feet. He was that weak. And I think like Luke got a crit against him, which with sneak attack killed him like twice over. So that was fun.
I thought you were about to say that Angus put his keys in the bowl. I was like, it's a very different campaign.
Yeah,
Don't remember that.
Right. Well, thank you very much, JJ.
It's alright.
See you guys later.
I will catch you next time.